to step up because the demons is out here, man, trying to move the ball up the field, and you got the heavyweight linebacker General Seti out here cracking them. You feel what I'm saying? We got to expose. It's really no ego or nothing, man. We got to be aware of what's going on down there in Texas. You got to know the playing field. You got to know the playing field. That's part of war. You got to know what you dealing with when you go down to Klan country. And Texas is Klan country. We must state that fact. I got a live stream this evening on Patreon. The link is right down in the video description. Click the link so I can share this information with you. So because a lot of people is bringing up this, they bringing up that. But we gonna paint the full picture this evening. We can't do it on YouTube because they ain't gonna allow it. You know what I'm saying? So, but Texas is Klan country. This is documented. Okay? This is documented. Matter of fact, the second rise. Matter of fact, I wanna know. We're gonna get that in there. We're gonna get that in there right now. I'm gonna get the day for you. I'm gonna get the day for you. It's necessary to have them days. It's necessary to have them days. But I'm most definitely gonna have everything in full effect this evening. But I don't wanna cause they're gonna get the tripping. They already tripping. Okay, so it was in 1915. 1915 was the second rise. The first one was 1870 and boasted 4 to 5 million people. That's a lot of motherfuckers, you see. But the second rise of the Klan was in 1915. You see what I'm saying? And at that point, Dallas was the capital of Klan country. Dallas, okay? Collins County and all of that. So you ain't gonna ever get away from the sentiments of the Klan in the South. They operate subversively. And a lot of times they don't even operate subversively. They just wear different uniforms today. They keep their little cowboy hats on, their cowboy boots and shit, and keep their motherfucking shotgun on the back of the pickup and shit like that. Yeah. So that's their history. That's their culture. You see, that Klan shit is their culture. You know what I'm saying? They look at that as the patriots for the South. You know what I'm saying? That stood up for that Southern culture. You see what I'm saying? And so now I know J. Edgar Hoover, who was the head of the FBI during the time. He was the one that knocked Garvey off the Panthers. He was on King and X. So he was knocking everybody off. He was knocking everybody off. And so he looked at the Klan also as one of those subversive groups, which none of our organizations was subversive. We was operating on the surface. But the Klan is so wicked because they doing so many crimes and and lynching and murdering and shit. They have to operate subversively, you see. And so they, J. Edgar Hoover looked at them as trying to overthrow the United States. You know what I'm saying? That was still sentiments of the Civil War that was still in the South, that was still looking to overthrow the United States government. And so he bust their ass up. He bust their ass up. And what they did is they melted off into these other organizations, such as the Freemasons. And so I've mentioned that Texas, listen to me, is not only was the capital of the Klan in the second rise of the Klan, Texas was the capital, Dallas was the capital, but also Freemasonry. You see, Freemasonry, another subversive organization. Matter of fact, the Klan ran on Freemason laws, uh, order, you see, structure. So that's how the Klan came, how they operated on the structure of Freemasonry. You see? And so that's one of the first places that they melted off into when they came up. That's they joined the lodge. A lot of them was Masons. You see, and today Texas is the largest Freemason state. Listen, not only in the United States, they saying Texas very well is close to being the largest Freemason state on the planet. When we say state, you mean you got some nations as a state, but then the United States got 50 states. So Texas is close to being the largest Freemason state on the planet. Yeah, I hear you down there. Well, it's a lot of killers in your goddamn race, and they ass need to be in there too. You see? And we can start when we can start with, and it's a whole lot of names we can name. You see? So you so up and about putting away criminals and killers, then let's get a list of your goddamn people that need to be in goddamn jail. Let's talk about it. Don't come over here trying to be no self-righteous Neanderthal. Get your ass up out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Get your ass. You probably a pervert your damn self. Don't bring your ass over here with that. But anyway, uh, and we on top of it. We on top of it, and it's gonna come out, and it's gonna goddamn come out. We know what you've been doing. We know what you've been doing. You got a history. Just like, see, the thing is, when black people go into like trials and shit, you know what the first when the judge getting ready to judge a black man or a black woman, when they get ready to sentence them, you know what criteria they use? Well, I got to look at your history. Based on your history, you've done this, that, and the third, and so this is your last strike. So when it come time for somebody to be sentenced for any crime, that's the first thing you look at, they resume. Now let's look at the white man resume. See, when we bring up the white man resume, you wanna divert the fucking issue. You see, y'all been illegally lynching black people down in Texas who never got any justice for a very long time. Now, you want to bring up a motherfucking resume, and the Karmelo trial don't look too different than any other kangaroo trial, Klan trial y'all done had down there in Texas. Okay? Don't look no different. But you want to fool me today that you a better Neanderthal. You don't know, don't delete it. You want me to believe today that you's a law-abiding Neanderthal. Is that what it is? Is who you think you going? So, I mean, you bring up the resume on anybody else, then when they bring up your resume, then you want to run and hide. Oh, no. We ain't gonna talk about that. What about them 2 weak white boys that shot up that damn mosque out there in San Diego? Y'all walking around this motherfucker shooting. And I do say this, I do not condone no crimes that black people commit. I don't condone that at all. But I know one thing, which is not a good thing at all. Most of the crimes that black people commit, they committing on their own goddamn people. You see, which is not a good thing, but I'm stating a fact You Neanderthals go in other people's community. You understand, committing mass murder and mass shootings and all of that. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? So what we're trying to say that there's a subversive movement going on down there in Texas. Going on down there in Texas. Klan country. The capital of the Klan in the second rise of the Klan and the largest Freemason order in the world, number two in the world. I believe they number two behind the United Kingdom. If they ain't, they might be number three behind the United Kingdom, maybe France, but they very well may be number two. So that's most depth is all type of lodges. So what they did is they melted off into the subversive Freemason lodge. You see, hey, it is what it is. And the documents prove that. This is not up for debate. You can go right up there right now and see how Freemason and Klan was intertwined through the era of terror where the Klan fucking terrorized black people all through Texas and the South, that they were, married to Freemasonry. That the lodge, even though they didn't openly uh uh openly say that they supported the Klan. The Klan was heavily in the membership of the Freemasonry. So that's how they operate today. A lot of them is judges, a lot of them the Fraternal Order of the Police, Freemasons. So they took off the fucking white hoodies and put on police hats and badges and shit. They became sheriffs. They became judges. They was already judges. It was many Klan that were judges. You see, judges, lawyers, all of that. So we clear on that. So that system is still in place down there in Texas. Yes, it is. And is operating well. And if you take Karmelo Anthony's trial and put it aside any other black trial down there where y'all threw trumped up charges on black people to lynch him, a man lynched because he said he insulted a white woman. Not assaulted, insulted. Said something derogatory, might have called her a bitch or something. And they hung him for insulting a white woman. Oh, man, get the fuck out of here. You gonna lynch a man for insulting a white woman and y'all out here crying because a man defend himself? That man choked that man out on the fucking subway and he didn't even lay his hands on him. So, family, click that link at the bottom in the video description. Meet me over, because you can see right now that it's getting touchy. They know I go where no motherfucker gonna go. You see, and hit that goddamn ding dong. Yeah, we know how you operate down there, Klan country. I know. I know. Yeah, I've been down there. I know how you operate. Okay then. I'll see y'all in a minute. Black Pop.